The car is just insanely quick. Insanely quick. So much torque. Hey, what's going on? Today is a very special day. Today I'm doing something that I said I would never do with this car, but unfortunately things have transpired that are forcing me to do it, and hear me out. Today I'm actually going to be tuning my car. The reason being is the following. That's probably the stupidest reason anyone has ever decided to tune the car, potentially void the warranty, but in my case, the cold start is absolutely killing me. I leave the house at 6 a.m. every morning. My wife sleeps upstairs. My daughter sleeps next door. And every time I leave, they wake up. So my wife has had enough. She said, you got to fix it. And I said, honey, you know what? The only way to fix it is for me to get a tune so I can tune out the cold start. And at the same time, get a couple of extra horsepower. So this is something that you cannot tune out using... coding. Cold start can only be tuned out using a flash tune, something like boot mod or whatever. But in this case, we're going to try something new. I have purchased this device. It is called an OpenFlash tablet, and it is made by a company called OpenFlash Performance. The CEO, the founder of the company, is this guy named Shiv and this other guy named Anthony, and they've been in the business for many years, tuning all kinds of performance cars, and they decided to jump back into the BMW scene and come up with a tablet solution for your tuning needs. I'm one of the first users who are going to be trying this thing, so I'm very excited. Am I nervous? Probably not, because I know these guys are very experienced. Some of the people who have tried it already are very happy. The support, or the customer support you get from these guys, is absolutely amazing. I've been actually texting with the guy who's going to be writing my custom tune. But more on that later. So what do you get when you get this OpenFlash tuner? You get this box that comes in the mail. In this box you have some sort of a user manual that tells you step by step on how to do it. You get this tablet, which is a very simple, very weird case on it, but it's a touchscreen tablet that's going to allow you to interface with the car, basically. So no need for a laptop, with an asterisk. There might be a need, or actually there will be a need for a laptop if you need a custom tune. This thing will automatically, once it reads your ECU, it'll automatically generate 2 or 3 custom tunes. I think high torque and some other custom tune that's kind of sort of an off-the-shelf tune. But if you really want a custom tune, you need to you need to download your original software. I believe you need to do some data logging. We'll find out soon. And you send it to these guys, and very quickly they send you back a custom tune specific to your car, and you can upload it and you're good to go. In my case, what I'm going to ask for is I'm going to ask for a very moderate bump in horsepower. I want to get a flat torque curve, flat torque. I want to get flat torque curve. So I guess, does it make it a curve? I guess maybe not. Maybe the curve is going to be at a straight line. But anyways, the torque is going to be very consistent. It's going to start faster, sooner, and but I don't want as much horsepower because I'm just worried that I abuse the car too much at the track. So let's get there. So anyways, you get that tablet. Once you pop it open, you get obviously your decals. That's a must. We're probably not going to be putting them on the car, but it's going to go on my garage. And you have these 2 cables. This is your cable that you connect to your OBD. Basically right there, it goes in there. You have to make sure it's nicely and tightly pressed. And you also get this USB cable. Now the USB cable will be used to connect this to your laptop. So once you read the stock ECU and it saves it onto this device, then you go to the tablet, then you go to the laptop and you upload it from here to your laptop. That way you can get your fully custom tune. Now again, if you don't want to use the laptop, this thing should, and I hope will, generate a custom tune. I'm sorry, not a custom tune. It'll generate a sort of an off-the-shelf tune that you might be happy with. But if you like me, who wants a custom tune that's gonna tune out cold start and a couple of other things, then you have to connect it to a laptop. So it is absolutely important that you read the manual that came with this. It actually says, read this before you read this entire document. No, seriously, read this entire document first. There's a lot of little issues that might come up that are not serious, but you should be aware of them so you know how to handle them. The first thing that this manual tells you to do is to calibrate the screen. Apparently, sometimes it gets bumped around during shipping and the screen can be off its calibration, whatever that means. But that's okay, there's a quick fix for that. So, first thing we do is calibration, setup, calibration. Tap the boxes to calibrate your touchscreen. You must use a stylus. That's right. Here's a quick tip. If you don't have a stylus, but you do have a number 2 pencil, or I don't think it has to be a number 2, basically make sure the tip is rounded, and then take a knife and shave it all the way down until you see the graphite. And then when you touch it with your finger, this turns your pencil into a stylus. Ah. How awesome is that? Turn the ignition on, but do not start the engine. So turn it on, and basically it tells you that the fuel gauges should be showing. Select tuning. Select the vehicle model, and so basically follow the prompt. I'm gonna use my stylus. BMW, yes. We have the 444 horsepower, 6-speed manual. Turn the ignition power on, press OK to confirm. It says please waiting. So it looks like it might be reading my ECU at this time. Communicating with ECU. Alright, select the blah blah blah, select the read icon, and follow the prompted instruction as they appear on the OFT screen. Read. Communicating with ECU, please wait. Saving ECU data, so that means it is communicating. ECU reading complete. Switch ignition off for at least 20 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Got it. Okay. Once the ECU reading process is complete, the OFT may automatically generate 1 or 2 files for you. If it does not, it is because the OFT didn't recognize your ECU particular calibration. Please proceed to the following. Okay, so now let's see if we have generated a tune. We go to tuning. Doesn't look like it generated a tune, which means we have to go and bring my good old laptop in here and take it from there. So here's what happened. Because for whatever reason, I think the software on my car is the latest and greatest. I was just at the dealer, video coming soon. So it was unable to write a custom, an off-the-shelf tune. However, that's not a problem. Then what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna take this cable, I'm gonna go upstairs, disconnect the tablet, and I will upload it to these guys, and let's see how quickly they can turn around with a custom tune for me. So to do this, you have to use a Windows-based PC. A Mac will not work. So you navigate to the URL that is provided to you in the manual, and it says OpenFlash Manager, so this is it. Then you scroll down. First thing you have to do is you have to make sure all your antivirus software and Windows Defender, both of them are all disabled. So in my case, all of it is disabled. Then all we have to do is just click here and download it. Okay, so we open up the software, then we have to plug it into the USB. It's got to be USB 2.0, not 2.3, not 3.0. Bam. Alright, so the next step is to upload the files from here onto their server, I believe. So we go to upload data, which is here. Only ECU data have been read. The original file must be loaded manually. Okay. Okay, now it's asking me to save it to a known location. So let's save it to the desktop. We're going to create a new folder on the desktop called OpenFlash Tune. All right. And we can hit save. I'm going to take my original ECU info, send it to those guys so they can send me back my custom tune. Next, we navigate to the following URL, or you can just simply go to the OpenFlash Performance website and go to their file service section. And in this section, what we're going to do is we're going to upload our file. Once you attach it, the final thing is give them a quick description of your modifications and any specific setups you may need. After we do that, we hit submit. And now we wait. All right, so it's been about 10 hours since the last time we spoke. I sent the file to OpenFlash. The guy actually texted me, he said, hey, I'm out, but I'll get back to it as soon as I get home. As soon as he did, he sent me the file. By the time he sent me, since he's in California, I was already sleeping, so it's my morning now. He's already still sleeping, but he sent me the file. Typically, these things take about 48 business hours. So the fact that he did it on a weekend is pretty impressive. Let me show you quickly how to load the tune and get you started. It's also important that you have a helper. In this case, I've got Violet over here. Who's my favorite helper?
Me.
Yeah, good job. Mwah. So this is the email that I received from OpenFlash last night. It's got all the how-to screenshots and everything. So I've gone through most of it because it still tells you how to upload the original data. The next step is to make sure that in the OpenFlash software on your PC, you're in the Upload Data tab. You hit read and then it spits out all this information. You've got to make sure that your original file is present. If it's not present, then you upload it from your computer where you saved it, in my case, yesterday. Then these are your slots for your modified files. And he gave me 3 modified files. The flat torque, full torque, and quick flash stock. This is, he said, if I want to do dyno runs, this is quickly going to flash it to stock. Now this is different from the original read, which is the first one. Whenever you go to the dealer, you want to flash it back with the original one. So basically, in the order of these files is really dependent on you. So in the first one, I click on this folder. I'm going to upload, let's say, first one's going to be the flat torque one. You hit open. You might be presented with some of these error messages, so just ignore them. It says click OK. So flat torque has been updated. Let's go ahead and do the full torque. And then the very last tune file is going to be the quick flash stock. Now, once all your desired files are loaded, again, making sure the original file is present and whatever modified files that are in there, go to the bottom and select start. And that's going to write all of these files. You see the little progress bar? It's going to write all of them into the tablet, which you have obviously connected. And the final message you'll get will say that data has been written. Now we can disconnect the tablet from your PC, and it's time to go to the car. All right, so we are back in the car. We are going to go ahead and start loading the flash tune. This process will take about 25 minutes, so make sure your interior and exterior lights are on, so your daytime running lights are off rather, just to be sure you don't drain the battery. Technically the battery should be connected, but my battery is healthy, so I'm not worried about that. So the tablet is already connected. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the ignition on, and the easy way to check it is your fuel gauge is showing the level. We go to tuning. So it says checking current tune. File start on this OFT2. Please wait. Ugh. Okay, there's an option now that says write. We're gonna click that. And it's gonna ask you which file do you want to write. You can do the original file, or you can do the flat torque, you can full torque and stock. We're gonna go with the flat torque. All right. Bye-bye warranty. Flat torque. And just like that, it is writing. The car's gonna cycle through a lot of different stuff here, so don't be alarmed. Alright, I'm now outside of the vehicle because I quite frankly don't want to sit in the vehicle for 25 minutes, but I got another message here that says, to correctly program the ECU, 1, keep the remote key fob inside the vehicle, right there. Turn on hazard lights. And fasten the driver's seat belt, which we did. After that, I hit OK. Communicating with ECU, please wait. So it may look like your car is in some sort of a zombie mode, but apparently do not be alarmed. This is what's happening. The tablet is saying that it's flashing the ECU. Please wait. I've got a bunch of messages on the dash. Again, nothing to be worried about apparently. And then the center screen is also showing us some error messages, service request. But apparently that's what's supposed to happen. All right. Let's see. It says, writing complete. Switch ignition off for 20 seconds. Start engine and let idle for 60 seconds, undisturbed. Do not touch the accelerator pedal or throttle during this time. So we're going to throw it in gear. The cold start should be activated, so the car should start quiet right away. I am a religious man. Quiet! Alright, so it's been about 2 minutes. The car's been idling. We're going to pull it outside and take it for a quick spin. Now, one thing, actually two things to notice are the following. It is raining. So, grip will be an issue. Also, for the first couple of pulls, you'll be about 40 horsepower short, 40 to 60. So the direction is to do a couple of longer red line pulls and then you'll get your horsepower. One of the options they also requested is more burbles in the exhaust, and that's exactly what I'm getting. Now, I don't know how I feel about those farts. I think the original ZCP farts were a bit deeper, so I gotta tell the guy, or Anthony, to make if there's a way to make them deeper. But you know, the beauty of working with these guys is they're very flexible. Oh, no traction. Holy shit, the car is quick. Holy moly. Oh my God. Again, it's raining, so I don't want to push it. I promise you I'll make some additional videos, but you gotta trust me. The car feels, oh. You feel the torque right away. You know what, let's slow down. There's nothing behind us. Let's slow down and see what happens when we go, let's say, stand still. Stand still, we're in traffic. Okay. So there's a bit of a hesitation there. Could have been me. Let's see. Now, what happens if we get the traction control fully off? The car is just insanely quick. Insanely quick. So much torque. Let's start from the stop. Three things we're gonna have to work out with with Anthony. First thing is get rid of that hesitation from the stop. I think it's the torque that's trying to take over, and you get that boom boom boom, that hesitation. I don't know what it is. Two, the exhaust pops. I wonder if he can make them deeper again, or maybe the fact that they were deep was my active sound. Let me know actually if you know the answer. And three, as crazy as it sounds, I want to enable rev matching in Sport Plus, disable it in Sport, and then enable it in Efficient. Before we finish this video, I just want to highlight additional features of this tablet. Since we've already gone through tuning and setup, the last one really is Diagnostics, and here you can do all kinds of cool features. And I'm not going to go through all of them, but if you go to My Car, sorry about the glare, you have all kinds of cool stuff here that I'm really interested in. Exhaust flap control, so this is kind of cool. If you hit that, you can set the exhaust flaps to be fully open all the time, to be closed all the time, or ECU controlled. But we have them now, I believe, ECU controlled according to the tune, so we're going to leave them the way they are. But what's cool is this is the best time, real-time data display. You hit on that, and it tells you all kinds of engine parameters. You've got your boost, your battery, your accelerated pedal position, your ambient temperature, all kinds of stuff like that. And you can scroll down, bam. And they kind of jump up and down as you accelerate and decelerate. You can record this data, you can store this data, so this is pretty awesome. Alright, so I hope you found this video to be helpful, and I have to say that I am officially tuned. This is something I said I would never do. Last year actually I said that, but you know what? My wife wanted a cold start, and so she got her cold start and I got some extra horsepower. The reason why I went with OpenFlash as opposed to all the other tunes, it's a safer tune. The guys have been in the business for many years, and they have been partnering with pretty important figures in the industry, such as Paul Gerard, who's the American Stig. He's been test driving their cars on their custom tunes and providing them real-time feedback so they can adjust on the fly. So that means that the tunes are performance oriented, but also safe, reliable. At least that's how I feel about it. And you know what? The customer service has been fantastic. I hope they keep that up as they grow bigger. And you know what, at the end of the day, you have a tablet that you can tune your car anywhere you go. You're at the track and you try different tunes, bam, you can do that, which is also very, very important to me. I have some homework to do because I want to change a couple of parameters, so I'm going to email Anthony to send me a slightly revised tune, after which I'm going to do some logging. The device also allows you to do data logging, which is very, very important, which is, again, you're getting a custom tune for very little money. Yes, OpenFlashPerformance.com. Go on their website. You can order your unit now for a promotional price. I paid whatever the price is on the website, so this is a completely unbiased review. I am very happy with it. It was super nerve-wracking to do it, hearing your car go on and off in the garage, going all zombie on you. But you know what? I hope it stays reliable, and I hope I continue to enjoy it. It's been really, really good so far, and I hope it stays that way. And on that note, let me know what you think of it. Any questions, comments, down below. Maybe hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I've got a couple of good content coming up. There's gonna be, since I already pulled the trigger on the tune, I might as well do a couple of other things. So stay tuned for that. And again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.